So, all right. So let's get into my fool's gold for week 3. So I am going with Darrell Henderson. I know he's banged up, but I'm gonna actually add on to this the Rams running backs. Now, there's multiple reasons for this. First of all, Darrell Henderson's banged up, and so we don't know how he's going to look even if he does play. And I believe he has a ribs injury and he's not practicing today, or he didn't practice yesterday. So that's concerning. On top of that, even if he misses, it's going to be Sony Michel. And I think people are going to be like, oh, well, Sony Michel's going to get all the work. Sure. But you know who they're playing? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we saw week 1, neither Zeke or the almighty Tony Pollard could do anything against the Buccaneers. And then last week, I believe Atlanta played them. And let me look up Cordell Patterson, because if I'm not mistaken, even though Cordell Patterson had a big game, his rushing attempts were 7 attempts for 11 yards. He had a touchdown, sure. But all of his production that gave when he blew up for 20 points or whatever is all from receiving work, because he's kind of a hybrid running back receiver. So you might look at him as a running back who performed against the Buccaneers, but that's false, because most of his work was in the passing game. And if you take away that rushing touchdown, he barely had any rushing production at all. So we haven't seen any running back able to perform against the Bucs so far this season. Granted, it's only 2 games, but on top of that, you have a possibly banged up Darrell Henderson, and I don't necessarily trust Sony Michel. So I think a lot of people we're going to try to rely on these guys, and I just don't think it's smart. Like in one of my random Yahoo leagues that I play in, I actually have Darrell Henderson. I had Cam Akers, but we all know what happened there. So I had Darrell Henderson. And on my bench, I have Devontae Smith, Jamar Chase, Tony Pollard. I would almost probably start any of those guys, even if Darrell Henderson is a go this week. So that's just an example. But yeah, I would avoid the Rams running backs, not the receivers, because I have a feeling they're going to be throwing all game. So fire up Cup and Woods, but I would avoid the running backs. Do you agree with that, Justin, or no?
I do. The injury I need to know more about, but just the fact that they're in Tampa or playing Tampa, they're amazing. Ever since they went on that run to win the Super Bowl, it lasted like 7 weeks. They haven't stopped. They literally just haven't stopped. So I don't want to face them. I don't want to have a running back against them. So yeah, it's if you can pivot. Some people might not be able to pivot, but if you can, I would.
All right.